We used to have a big empty yard that had swings for the kids, and we don't anymore. It's full of trains. People like the trains, especially if they have a drink in their hand, and or two. What you see here is a nostalgic recreation of Seneca, Kansas. When I was a little boy, we traveled from New York every summer to visit my dad's folks, and they lived in Seneca. It's where the Voorhees clan settled in 1870. I didn't know much about trains, but there was a freight train that arrived every evening right about supper time. I used to run 4 blocks to see the train. Sometimes I would even tip the dining chair over and run out the door. My grandmother was upset, my mother was mumbling. But I saw the trains and I got hooked.
Go, baby, go!
At least 10, 15 years ago, Chris bought me a train, a G-scale train that is suitable for outdoor use, and she bought me enough track to go around a tree. But that was not enough for me. I had to build the entire Kansas division of the Union Pacific. Main Street, Seneca, Kansas has an array of Victorian buildings. It's classic. It's about 4 or 5 blocks long, and there's a movie theater at one end, the Seneca Theater, a J.C. Penney and barber shops, and a beautiful old bank building. I actually called the Nemaha County Historical Society. They sent me photos, and I had some photos, and I built these buildings based on the photographs and maybe even some plans. So they are sort of historically accurate, sort of. In fact, somebody that I know came from Seneca and saw my layout and said, "It's Seneca!" A lot of the places on the layout are places, I mean, besides those things on Main Street, there's Morris Wheeler's farm, which was where I learned how to milk a cow. I haven't practiced lately. I also rode my first horse there. I petted a pig, which was good for a city boy. Another thing that I modeled is Mr. Ledbetter's yard. Mr. Ledbetter was a strange man. He used to collect junk all over his yard. It was pretty messy. What I want people to take away when they visit my layout is that I have this nostalgic feeling for one of many thousands of small towns out west that I think are worth preserving. I don't know, I'm just maybe an honorary Kansan, an honorary Westerner. I'm from New York. I'm from New York. I'm a New Yorker. I remember I used to go out there and they'd say, "You're from New York." They said, "Have you seen the Empire State Building?" I never realized that I was from a famous place, and yet I'd look at them and say, "You're going to the what? The picture show? These people are strange, exotic." Anyway. Well, whatever, etc.